Hello everyone. I'm right now sitting in Marylebone Station in London. You're probably thinking, why am I showing my passport and my photographs in the camera? I just showed it early on. I'm actually, as you guys know already, I'm actually in the process of migrating to Saudi Arabia in hopefully next week or so. So today I have an appointment in one of their visa office, which is just around the corner from the station. And I just came here to grab a coffee because I'm a little bit early. The appointment is about 1:20, and it's today all the immigration process will complete. And then in the next maybe 3 to 4 days, I should be able to receive my single entry visa. And you know the process of that. Once you get a single entry visa, then you actually go into the country in Saudi Arabia. Then you extend that for a year, 2 years. It depends. I don't know the next process. Once it comes, I will definitely share it with you guys. But this is so far. I've actually only got my passport and my photographs. I need to actually cut those photographs as well. Apologies, there is so much noise because it's a train station. It's a beautiful station. I'm actually first time here. I'm just going to show it to you. It looks very historical. It's really beautiful. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of dragging around in this station, so there's a bit of noise. Apologies for that. So I don't have any other documents with me right now because I have an agent who actually carry all the rest of the documents required for the process. The only documents they've told me to bring your photographs, passport size photograph, and your passport. So hopefully there's nothing else needed. Everything else I've already provided them, so they should have it. Let me put this back in the envelope before I lose it. Yeah, so I'll give you an update after the appointment, how the appointment goes, and what information usually required in those appointments. I think there's like a fingerprints and some interviews asking questions around, about the immigration process, etc. But I'll let you know when this process is completed. For now, I'm gonna have my coffee, my dessert, and I'll catch up later with you guys. Thank you. So just a quick update. I just finished my appointment. It was very long, almost 2 hours waiting time. And then the overall appointment was about 2 hours. No, 2 minutes, sorry. 2 minutes or maybe 5 maximum, because all I needed to do is do my fingerprints and few signatures. And the receptionist, when you go inside, there's a receptionist. They give you a ticket, like a token. Then you go inside and sit in the waiting room. There were about 10 more people sitting there, some of them with their family as well. It was very warm in there, but nice and quiet. Obviously, you can't drink or take food with you into that reception. It clearly says no videos, no photography, no food, nothing on that inside the reception area where you're waiting. So then you wait. There's a toilet in there as well. When I went inside, the guy just took my fingerprints, and after the fingerprints, he gave me a receipt, and then I gave the receipt into the agent who actually prepared all the documentation for me. So now there is two things here. You can come and collect, not next day, the following day, your passport from here, or you can ask them to send it to you by courier. That's two different processes. Well, the third one is if you have an agent, they can actually come and collect it for you and then post it to you. So my agent will collect my passport on Thursday or maybe Friday. Today is Tuesday. So they can, on Tuesday when they take your passport, they will take it the next day to Saudi embassy, because this is not itself an embassy, it's just like a visa processing office. So they'll take it to Saudi embassy. The next day from Saudi embassy, they will process the application, and then the following day they will collect. So almost like 3 days process. From there, when it comes back the following day to them, then you can either arrange to collect it yourself, or if you have an agent, or maybe you can ask them to send it by courier to you, as I said. And yeah, then once you have this visa, then it's all done. I think there's like £85. I don't remember because it was the agent card which I made payment for, so I hardly paid any attention to that cost. I think there was like 58 or 85 pound they charge for the process. They take 2 pictures, your passport, and also all my degrees, all the other documentations previously I explained in my other videos were already prepared by the agent. They were attested, ready to go. The whole file, he just handed it over to me and I passed it on to them. So yeah, Thursday I will have my visa, passport, and by Friday or Saturday maybe my agent will send it to me. Then I can book a ticket and fly to Saudi Arabia. And then once you go to Saudi Arabia, obviously there is another visa process, which is the Iqama. I'll share that with you guys when we get to that process. But for now, I just wanted to update you. Right now I'm standing here in London, just a little bit, 2 minutes walk from where the visa office was. It's very close to Melbourne station. It's literally on the next street. And these are the surrounding here. You can see this beautiful building, and this is like a junction where all the cars and traffic lights and the rest of it, as usual London. So that's it. I will be posting more content around the visa process for Saudi Arabia, and also overall, if you guys are interested in jobs or anything like this, happy to support. If you have any question, obviously do put in the comments your question. I'll try to answer them, or maybe make another video to answer them via video. So yeah, any questions you guys have, happy to answer them. But for now, I think I've covered everything. Now I'm heading back to the tube station to head back to home. It's very busy, getting very busy, because obviously, what time is now? My appointment was 1 o'clock, so now it's 3:30. You can imagine, 1 o'clock, 3:30. This is 2.5 hours, because 2 hours or so I've waited in the waiting room, and the appointment was like 5 minutes. So it wasn't longer than 5 minutes. So yeah, it's getting busier now. Before even the rush hour, I just want to head back to home. I'm gonna go from here to King Cross. There is this station. Which station was that? I totally forgot his name. I forgot the name of the station, but that is the station, and I will just get train from here. Let me cross this road. It's busy. Oh, Baker Street. Okay, yeah. It's very close to Baker Street station. Let me show you. This is Baker Street station. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Yeah, as I said, if you have any questions, I'm happy to cover them. And have a lovely time. Bye bye. So guys, after 2 days, since I had my visa appointment, today in the post, I received this. So it's got my passport in there. They've returned my passport, and straight after, well, today I've got the passport, but the very next day, let me just put my camera on the tripod. Okay. So yeah, this came in the post today, which has my passport in there. So they've returned my passport today, and the very next day, actually, so I went into appointment on Tuesdays. On Wednesday evening, I received an email that my visa was approved. Then the next day, they actually sent me a PDF, which is something like this. Yeah, so the very next day, I've got my visa, which is just a PDF with my photo in there, and it just says it's valid for 90 days, single entry, business visa, business work visa, and it says my job title on there, and it says the visa reference number, my passport, my name, and the expiry date, and also the visa number. So it has all these informations in there. So what it means is that when I go into the airport on my entry, this is now very important part. You must do that. Don't miss that. So on entry to the airport, I was told that you must take note of the page where they're going to stamp it, because that's, I think, so correlate to your entry and then your insurance. So once you get the insurance, then there is another account which I will make another video when I get to that point. So that's the process. So you must take a note of this. So this will be actually just an entry visa, but the main thing would be the stamp on the passport, which will have the date and time. And then from there on, I will be going to apply for the main residency, which is the Ikama. So I'm actually traveling next week. I'll give you full update from next week travel, hopefully leaving the house all the way to Riyadh. I already booked a ticket. I already booked a hotel. One thing I didn't realize when I was booking a hotel, there was shortage of hotels in Riyadh. I couldn't understand what the reason was, but overall, in the region I was looking to book a hotel, every single hotel was booked. Then I searched online that, what's going on, why there is no hotel available, which was very surprising for me. Mr. Google actually told me that there is some Riyadh festival happening in October, and that's the reason that the hotels and all the accommodations, the Airbnbs, is so busy, so expensive, and almost everywhere is booked. So I think it's a good time. So I'll hopefully experience that as well when I go, and I'll give you all the updates. And I'm going to stay there for 3 weeks, and there'll be a lot happening in these 3 weeks, and I'll make sure to document everything and share it with you guys. But for now, keep in touch, watching, and I'll be updating you with the next steps. Thanks for staying with me so far, and have a lovely time. Thank you.